Hello Prime Coders, welcome back to Prime Coding channel. I am Aditya Mishra. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how you can generate your NSR E-Card, okay? Because in tons of company, like most of the service-based company do ask you to generate your NSR E-Card. What it is and how you can generate, I will let you know in this particular video. I will walk you through whole registration process step by step so that you can have your NSR E-Card with you when you are applying for BGV or any document submissions. Okay, recently Cognizant document submission was live, and the people who are from on campus TCS, they started uploading all their documents. There also the NSR card is required, and the people who are waiting for the interview results will also need to create this NSR certificate. Okay, so National Skill Registry and step by step process will cover three of the things in this particular video. So if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing it and like this video. Okay. So about us, no NSR, knowledge professionals, companies NSR. So what is this? This is the homepage of NSR. You can find the link in the description below. Just click on it. Okay. And you just need to see this particular option. Okay. Register now. So if you click here, then it will take you to the this page, which is let's get started with your personal information. Now, I hope you are able to fill your full name, your PAN number, your email, your mobile, your login ID. Okay, you can see for the login ID will be auto-filled after OTP verification. Clear? So, what is OTP verification? Because when you click on your email ID, you need to click on send OTP. There is another section which will pop out, and you need to fill the OTP which will come on your given email ID. Say on the mobile as well, whatever number you have provided, you need to click on send OTP. There's again a new attribute will enabled, and with here you can fill your OTP and click on yes. Then your login ID would be generated automatically. Then put your login password, confirm password, write the CAPTCHA, check mark this particular agreement, and click on next to proceed on the next step. So this is a very easy thing that you need to do. Now after that, this will come welcome to and something like your candidate name, and your acknowledgement number would be this and is successfully generated. Continue your registration on the next page. So you just need to click on next. Your initialization is done. Now you need to fill your all details, which is NSR register requested by, registering on request of employer, registering on my own. Okay, so my present employer, my future employer, and registering on my own. Okay, so you just need to click on my future employer. You might be appearing for TCS, like you can see. You can choose your TCS, or either you can choose the company, whichever they are asking for. Let's say if Cognizant is asking you to generate your NSR, so you can just click Cognizant instead of TCS and your work is done. Okay, just write your application number, whatever application number in Cognizant Superset ID, whatever you have, you can click right here and click on proceed button to move forward with your application. Now select any KYC method. Why KYC? Because they want to know about you. Okay, so you can either choose video KYC, Aadhaar, but my recommendation would be click on DigiLocker. Okay, because rest of the tutorials depends on DigiLocker, and if you do by DigiLocker, your work would be very easy. Okay, so click on DigiLocker. When you click here, they will be asking you requirement for DigiLocker KYC are. Please use your mobile or Aadhaar number to log into your DigiLocker account and authorize sharing of your KYC details, and your number should be linked to your Aadhaar details to perform Aadhaar based KYC. Your PAN card image, passport size, color photo, and proof of address image that you need to provide. You just need to click on proceed, and it will be directing you to the collaborated page of DigiLocker and NASCOM. Okay, or I could say the NSR. Okay, so you are about to link your DigiLocker with NSR PROD, applicant of NSDL Database Management Limited, and you will be signed up by DigiLocker account if it doesn't exist. So you just need to write your Aadhaar number and put on CAPTCHA and click on next, so that you are able to link your DigiLocker with NSR portal. Then you will get your OTP. Let's say you wrote your Aadhaar number and the OTP will be sent to your registered phone number, and you need to fill it as it is and click on continue. When you do it, they will be asking you the 6-digit PIN which you have created on the time of registering in DigiLocker. You need to fill it here. If you forget it, so click on forget security PIN and you can recreate it and apply. Okay, so now after that you can see Aadhaar card, driving license, PAN verification, degree, everything is popping out. Whatever it is required, you can just select it here. As this candidate has selected PAN and Aadhaar card, you can just select DigiDrive and purpose verification. You can just select verification in the purpose section in the click below. Okay, so here would be multiple purpose listed. There you need to choose the verification. Okay, then click on allow to allow whatever details that should be allowed to see in your DigiLocker. NSR will see. Okay, now your details are per Aadhaar card. It will show to you, which is name, your date of birth, gender, photo, present address, your PAN image upload field, your change your photo, which is optional, dummy PAN card image of your reference. Okay, whatever you have uploaded here, it will show the dummy, or otherwise you can just take it as a reference. Okay, when you do all these particular things which are required to upload, just click on submit. Like, you just need to upload your PAN card image and submit this particular page. So when you do it, you will be directing towards the other personal information. Okay, so personal details, address details, qualification details, and employee details you need to fill up. If you don't have it, have all the details right in front of you so that you won't be fumble with the dates and etc. So nationalities, most of you would be from India, so just click on Indian. Put your father's name, mother's name, and passport details if you have. If you don't have, just leave it, because I am not able to see this mandatory mark on the passport attribute. So you can just ignore. And after filling your father's and mother's name, you can just click on proceed and you are done. Okay, so when you are done, it will move you to the second step, which is address detail. Just put your address properly and state your zip code and just click yes is present same on Aadhaar card. And I will recommend you the name which you are writing, your father's name, mother's name, or your address, everything should be same as compared to the document you are uploaded in DigiLocker. Let's say your name is XYZ on Aadhaar card, it should be same on most of your forms or with your father's names as well, and your address should be same as compared to your Aadhaar and whatever you are filling here. Clear? Then is the present address same as permanent address? So if you are living in your permanent address itself, just mark it as yes, otherwise mark it as no, and click on proceed to proceed to the next stage, which is qualification detail. You can see academic, professional, and technical qualifications that you need to fill. So qualification college, your board university, roll number, and year of passing. So here you need to fill your education details which is required. Okay, so be careful when you are writing it, because these roll numbers are important, because at the time of verification they will be going through all of these details, because they will check with your DigiLocker whether your roll number is same which you have written here and it is there in your form. Okay, and your college, everything detail will be cross checked. So yes, professional qualification and technical qualification, I have made both of the image at a single place so that we can compare. Okay, you can see name of the professional body, name of course, place, and roll number, year of passing, completion, membership number if you have some professional qualification. And let's say if you have a technical qualification, you can just write what technical qualification you have and the things. If it is there, whatever it is required, you can just write it and get your things done. Clear? So then click on proceed button to proceed it. If you have any doubts, let's say if you have doubt in this particular slide, you are feel free to comment down below so that our team will reach out to you with the response. Okay, you can easily drop your comment below, or you can join Telegram group and ask any one of them. They will be helping you out. Clear? Although this makes sense that what is professional qualification, what is technical qualification. If you have it, you can put it here. If you don't have it, just leave it as it is. So personal details, address, and qualifications is done. Now you need to fill the employment details. So just click on no because you are fresher. If you have experience, just click on yes. Okay, so now proceed. Now for yes people, if you worked in a company in a legit way, like your employer ID you have, your salary slips, or it is a legit internship which you did, then click on yes, because whatever I have mentioned, they will be asking all of your information regarding it, and those information will be cross-checked. If you click on proceed, and you will be moving towards personal details, KYC, others, qualifications, and employment details you need to put on, or if it is been put on successfully, it will show everything. Otherwise, just click on plus and put your all details or cross check it. Okay, please verify your details to proceed further, which means all the sections is filled, you just need to cross check whether your details are proper or not, or there are any spelling mistakes or the roll numbers are correct or not. Okay, when you are okay with the verification, just click on proceed to pay. Yes, you need to pay something to get your NSR e-card. So it shows a basic membership, discounted membership, and a lifetime membership. Okay, so we'll recommend you to have a basic membership because it is only required to show that yes, you are NSR registered. I don't know why the companies are forcing you to get this NSR. If you know about it, please let us know in the comment section. If the comment is pretty clear, I would be pinning up in the comment box so that if anyone of you, your peers or your juniors want to know about why NSR is important, they can read in a first go. Okay, so pay online. You can choose the basic pay for now to get the NSR certificate, and when the payment is done, you are now successfully registered. Thank you. Your ITP generation is in process, and you will get it IT-PIN shortly on your mobile or NSR registered email ID. Your acknowledgement number is this. Have a screenshot of this particular thing so that you can save it for further uses. And registration is complete in 2 to 7 days. You will be getting your IT-PIN, which you can use wherever it is needed. Okay, so yes, massive success rate from Prime Coding side because we are converting interview opportunity into the offer letter so that you can make your parents proud. We are taking the in-depth mock interview where we gonna cover HR, MR questions, DSI questions, resume-based questions, communication-based questions, and thinking-based questions, reasoning-based questions, many more things depending upon the company which you are aiming to crack, because we have real experts who crack these types of company in their on-campus placement and they are working in trade-based companies as well. So we'll teach you how you can impress your interviewers so that you can ace your upcoming interview, because we're gonna give you the resume review where we'll see all of your things, whatever you have written in the section, whatever things will be changed and modification required. Will let you know all of these things so that you can stand out. Personalized feedback would be given to you and the guidance session in the same mock interview. So your mock interview range would be more than 90 minutes so that you can spend good time with the interviewer by analyzing your mistakes, your problems, and getting the solutions of it. Okay, you can ask any doubts to the mentor. They will be helping you out for sure. So for that, you just need to visit www.primecoding.in and have your mock interview now. Thanks for watching this video till now. If you are new to this channel, again, consider it to subscribe it, like this video so that your friends can also know about it. So share it, and I will meet you with a new video soon.